God's chosen ones. This is bigger than you think. You did not find these words by accident, and you must not scroll past this moment because something important is being placed before you right now that can shift your path in a way you cannot undo later. This is not small, and it is not random, and it is not just about comfort or inspiration. This is about a calling that reaches beyond your understanding, and I am telling you directly that what is unfolding around you is far greater than what your eyes can see. I am revealing to you that your life has been part of a larger design from the beginning, and if you stay with these words, you will begin to understand why certain things happened and why others never did. Type Amen to affirm. You have felt moments where nothing made sense, where doors closed without warning, where people left without explanation, and where your efforts seemed to disappear into silence. I was there in every one of those moments, not ignoring you, but shaping something within you that could not be formed any other way. This is bigger than your current struggle, bigger than your fears, and bigger than the limitations others tried to place on you. What I am building through your life is not just for you alone, and that is why the pressure has been heavier than you expected. Take a moment and gently press the like button as a quiet act of faith, because even that small action opens your heart to receive what I am about to unfold in your life. You are not ordinary, even when you feel overlooked, and you are not forgotten, even when it feels like time is moving without you. I chose you before you ever understood what being chosen meant, and I have been guiding you through paths that prepared you for something that requires strength, patience, and faith. You have been learning lessons that others around you could not see, and you have carried weight that others could not carry. This is because your role is connected to something that extends beyond your personal story. What is coming into your life will not just change your circumstances, it will change the way you see everything. The struggles you faced were not meant to break you, they were meant to stretch your capacity to receive what is ahead. You have been positioned in ways that seemed confusing at the time, but each position had a purpose, and each delay carried a hidden preparation. I am opening your understanding now so you can see that nothing was wasted and nothing was meaningless. You have been protected in ways you did not notice and guided in ways you did not recognize. There were moments when something could have gone very wrong, but it did not, and you never fully knew why. That was my hand, steady and quiet, keeping you on a path that leads to what is meant for you. This is why you are still here, still standing, still moving forward, even when you felt like stopping. Type 1111 if you believe. The reason this is bigger than you think is because your life is connected to people you have not met yet, to opportunities that have not appeared yet, and to impact that you have not imagined yet. What I am doing through you is not limited to your current situation, and it is not confined to what you can measure or predict. I am weaving your life into a greater picture that will reveal itself in time, but only if you remain open and willing to trust what you cannot yet see. There are things you have been asking for, and there are answers that are already on their way to you. But the timing has been carefully arranged so that when those answers arrive, you will be ready to handle them with wisdom and strength. If everything had come earlier, it would have overwhelmed you or slipped away from your hands. Now you are becoming someone who can hold what is coming without losing it. You may have felt alone in certain seasons, but you were never truly alone. I was with you in the quiet moments, in the nights when your thoughts would not rest, and in the days when you felt unseen. I was shaping your heart, strengthening your spirit, and preparing you for what requires a deeper level of trust. This is not something small or temporary. This is something that will mark your life in a way that cannot be reversed. You are stepping into a season where clarity will begin to replace confusion. You will start to notice patterns, connections, and opportunities that once seemed hidden. This is not coincidence. This is alignment. And it is happening because you have reached a point where you can begin to understand what has been unfolding around you. Stay steady, stay grounded, and do not let fear pull you back into doubt. There will be moments ahead where you will need to choose faith over what your eyes can see. In those moments, remember this truth: you were not brought this far to be left in uncertainty. I do not start what I do not intend to complete, and I have every intention of bringing you into what has been prepared for you. Trust is not always easy, but it is necessary for what is coming. What you carry within you is not random, and it is not ordinary. There is purpose in your thoughts, in your sensitivity, and even in your struggles. Everything you have experienced has added something to who you are becoming, and who you are becoming is essential for what lies ahead. You are being shaped into someone who can walk through doors others cannot even see. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many people are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has surfaced, revealing a brain technique that pulls in wealth almost like magic. It takes just 7 seconds, can be done at home, and is supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are leaving debt behind and enjoying luxury right now, but this information might be removed soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You will begin to notice a shift, small at first, but steady and undeniable. Things will start to align. Conversations will carry new meaning, and opportunities will appear where there was once nothing. This is not luck, this is movement, and it is connected to the path that has been prepared for you. Stay aware, stay open, and do not dismiss what may seem small, because even small steps are part of a greater direction. I am not asking you to have everything figured out. I am asking you to trust that I do. You do not need to see the entire path to take the next step, and you do not need to understand everything to move forward. What you need is faith, steady and consistent, even when things feel uncertain. That faith will carry you into places you could not reach on your own. I am awakening parts of you that were hidden beneath fear, doubt, and past pain. What you are feeling is the beginning of a deeper awareness that will guide you forward. There were times when you thought you had lost your way, when you believed that you had made too many mistakes to recover from. I saw every step you took, and I never turned away from you, even when you turned away from yourself. I was guiding you back, even when you could not recognize the path. Those moments of confusion were not the end. They were turning points that redirected you toward what truly matters. Nothing you went through disqualified you from what is ahead. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. You have carried burdens that no one else fully understood, and you learned to keep moving even when your strength felt limited. That resilience did not come from nowhere. It was being built within you for a reason. I was strengthening your spirit so that when the time came, you would not break under the weight of what you are meant to carry. You are stronger now than you were before, even if you do not always feel it. Strength is not always loud. Sometimes it is quiet endurance. There are doors that are beginning to open, not all at once, but one by one, in a way that will not overwhelm you. Each door will bring a new level of understanding, and with it, a new responsibility. You are not stepping into something careless or unstable. You are stepping into something that has been carefully arranged. I have been preparing the timing, the people, and the circumstances so that when you arrive, everything will align in a way that supports your growth. You will not have to force what is meant for you. What is ahead will require you to let go of certain things that once felt important. Not everything can come with you into the next stage, and that is not a loss, it is a release. Some habits, some connections, and even some thoughts will need to fall away so that you can fully step into what is prepared. This process may feel uncomfortable at times, but it is necessary for your progress. I am not taking from you without purpose. I am making space for something greater. You will begin to notice that your priorities are shifting, and things that once held your attention no longer carry the same weight. This is not confusion, this is clarity forming within you. Your focus is being redirected toward what truly matters, and that is why distractions are losing their power over you. Stay with this shift. Do not resist it, because it is leading you toward a more grounded and purposeful life. You are being aligned with what is meant for you. Type 222 to receive blessings. There will be moments when you will question whether you are ready for what is coming. In those moments, remember that I do not call you into something without equipping you for it. Everything you need is being developed within you, even if you do not see it yet. You are not expected to be perfect, you are expected to be willing. That willingness opens the door for growth, and that growth prepares you for what lies ahead. You are entering a phase where your voice will begin to matter in ways it did not before. What you say, what you share, and how you carry yourself will begin to influence others. This is not something to fear, it is something to handle with care and intention. I am guiding you to speak with wisdom and to act with integrity, because what you do will have an impact beyond what you can see. You are being positioned as someone who brings light into places that need it. Do not underestimate the small steps you are taking right now. Even the simplest actions, when done with intention, are moving you forward. Progress is not always dramatic. Sometimes it is steady and quiet, but it is still progress. You are moving closer to what is meant for you, even when it feels like nothing is changing. Trust the process, because it is working even when you cannot measure it. There are people who will come into your life at the right time, and their presence will make sense in ways you did not expect. These connections will not be forced or confusing, they will feel natural and supportive. I am bringing people into your path who align with your direction, not to distract you, but to walk alongside you. You will recognize them not by what they say, but by how they show up. Pay attention to those who bring peace, not pressure. You have spent time questioning your worth, wondering if you were truly capable of something greater. I am telling you now, your worth has never been in question. What you carry within you is valuable, and it is needed in ways you have not yet fully understood. Stop measuring yourself against what others are doing, because your path is different. You are not behind, you are on a path that has its own timing. Why are so many people saying this CIA ritual changed their life in only 7 seconds? This leaked CIA method is powerful and effective. A short brainwave technique, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people move from broke to prosperous. Dream homes, cars, and trips are becoming possible. But this video could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments now before it is gone. The clarity you are beginning to experience will continue to grow. What once felt confusing will start to make sense, and what once felt distant will begin to feel close. This is not something you have to chase. It is something that is unfolding as you remain open and willing. I am not asking you to rush. I am asking you to remain steady. Steady steps will take you further than rushed decisions. There will be challenges, but they will not be the same as before. You will face them with a different mindset, and you will move through them with a strength that comes from understanding. You are not the same person you were, and that difference will show in how you respond. Growth does not remove challenges, it changes how you handle them. You are being prepared to stand firm, even when things are uncertain. I am guiding you toward a place where you will not just survive, but truly thrive. This is not about temporary success, it is about lasting transformation. What I am building in your life is meant to remain, not to fade. That is why the process has taken time, because anything lasting requires a strong foundation. You are that foundation, and I am strengthening it with every step you take. There were moments when you felt like giving up, when the weight of everything around you seemed too much to carry. I saw those moments clearly, and I stayed with you through them, even when you felt alone. I did not allow you to break, because there is something within you that must continue forward. You may not understand why you endured certain hardships, but those hardships built a depth in you that cannot be taught any other way. That depth is what will allow you to handle what is coming. Type 1010 if you trust God. You are not walking into something fragile or uncertain. You are walking into something that has been carefully prepared over time. The delays you experienced were not denials, they were adjustments, aligning things in ways you could not see. Timing matters more than you realize, and I have been protecting you from stepping into things too early. Now the timing is shifting, and you will begin to see movement where there was once stillness. Stay aware, because these changes will come quietly at first. Your perspective is expanding, and with it, your understanding of what truly matters is becoming clearer. Things that once seemed urgent are losing their importance, and things that truly matter are coming into focus. This is growth, not confusion, and it is guiding you toward a more meaningful direction. You are being drawn away from distractions and toward purpose. Trust this change, even if it feels unfamiliar. There will be opportunities that appear unexpectedly, and they will require you to step forward with confidence. Do not hesitate when these moments come, because they are not random. I am placing these opportunities in your path for a reason, and they will lead you closer to what is meant for you. You do not need to be perfect to step into them, you only need to be willing. Your willingness will open doors that fear would have kept closed. You have spent time doubting your own abilities, questioning whether you were capable of something greater. I am telling you now, you are more capable than you have allowed yourself to believe. The limitations you felt were not a reflection of your true potential. They were shaped by past experiences and external voices. It is time to release those limitations and step into a new understanding of yourself. You are not who you used to be. Type 555 to affirm. You are entering a season where your actions will begin to carry more weight and meaning. What you do, even in small ways, will begin to create larger effects over time. This is not something to take lightly, but it is also not something to fear. You are being guided to act with intention and clarity, and that guidance will keep you steady. You are not alone in this. I am walking with you through every step. There will be moments where you will need to choose between comfort and growth. Comfort may feel safe, but it will keep you where you are, while growth will take you where you are meant to go. I am calling you toward growth, even when it feels challenging. Those challenges are not meant to stop you. They are meant to strengthen you. Each step forward will build your confidence and expand your understanding. You will also begin to see certain patterns in your life more clearly, patterns that once felt confusing or repetitive. These patterns are being revealed so that you can break what no longer serves you. Awareness is the first step toward change, and you are gaining that awareness now. Do not ignore what you are seeing, because it is guiding you toward a better path. Change may feel uncomfortable, but it is necessary for progress. There are people who may not understand the direction you are moving in, and that is all right. Not everyone is meant to understand your path, and not everyone is meant to walk with you. Focus on what you know is right for you, and do not allow others to pull you back into doubt. You are being guided towards something specific, and that path will not always make sense to others. Trust what you are feeling within. You are also learning to let go of control, to release the need to have everything figured out at once. This is an important step, because control often comes from fear, and fear limits your ability to move forward. When you release control, you create space for trust, and that trust allows things to unfold naturally. I am not asking you to stop caring, I am asking you to stop holding on so tightly. Let things move as they are meant to. What is really behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that is helping normal people erase debt and attract serious wealth. With validation from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government could remove this at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. There will be moments of confirmation, small signs that remind you that you are on the right path. These signs may come through unexpected ways, but they will bring a sense of clarity and reassurance. Pay attention to these moments, because they are meant to strengthen your faith. You are not being left to figure everything out on your own. You are being guided step by step. Trust those signs when they appear. Your journey is not about rushing toward an outcome. It is about becoming who you are meant to be along the way. The process matters just as much as the result, and every step you take is shaping you. You are being prepared for something that requires patience, strength, and clarity. Do not rush this process, because each moment has its purpose. What is being built within you will last. You are moving into a space where your presence will begin to have a deeper impact on those around you. The way you carry yourself, the way you speak, and the way you act will influence others in ways you may not fully realize. This is not about attention, it is about purpose. You are being positioned to bring something meaningful into the lives of others. Handle that responsibility with care and intention. Stay grounded in what you know to be true, even when things around you begin to shift. Change can feel unsettling, but it is also a sign of movement. You are not being left behind, you are being moved forward. Keep your focus on what matters, and do not allow distractions to pull you away from your path. You are closer than you think, even if it does not feel that way yet. There were times when you thought that everything was falling apart, when it felt like nothing was working in your favor. In those moments, you could not see what I was doing behind the scenes. I was rearranging things, removing what was not meant to stay, and preparing space for what was meant to come. It did not look like progress to you, but it was progress in a form you did not recognize. What seemed like loss was actually protection, and what felt like delay was actually preparation. Type 1212 to claim miracles. You are beginning to understand that not everything that leaves your life is a loss. Some things had to go because they were limiting your growth, holding you back from stepping into what is meant for you. You were holding on to things that felt familiar, even when they were no longer right for you. Now you are learning to release without fear, trusting that what is meant for you will not pass you by. This trust is opening new doors that you could not have entered before. There is a shift happening in how you see yourself, and that shift is important. You are no longer seeing yourself only through past mistakes or past limitations. You are beginning to recognize your strength, your resilience, and your ability to move forward. This new understanding will change how you approach opportunities and challenges. You are no longer shrinking, you are beginning to stand in who you truly are. You may notice that your patience is being tested again, but this time it feels different. Before, waiting felt like being stuck, but now waiting is becoming a space where growth continues quietly. You are learning that not every movement has to be visible to be real. Some of the most important changes happen within you, shaping your mindset and strengthening your spirit. This kind of growth will support you in ways that external success alone cannot. There will be moments when you feel pulled in different directions, when choices will need to be made. In those moments, listen carefully to the quiet guidance within you. That guidance is not loud or forceful, but it is clear when you allow yourself to be still. I am guiding you toward what aligns with your purpose, not what simply feels easy or comfortable. Trust that inner clarity when it comes. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. You are also learning to see people more clearly, to understand who is aligned with your path and who is not. This is not about judgment, it is about awareness. Not everyone who comes into your life is meant to stay, and not everyone understands the direction you are moving in. You are being given the wisdom to recognize where your energy is best placed. Protect your peace, because it is valuable and necessary for your growth. The next phase of your life will require you to be more intentional with your actions. You can no longer move through things without awareness, because what you do now will have a greater impact. This is not meant to pressure you, it is meant to guide you. You are stepping into a place where your choices matter more and your direction becomes clearer. Walk with intention, and you will see the results unfold. There are opportunities that will begin to present themselves in ways that feel almost unexpected. You may wonder if you are ready, or if you should wait. Do not let doubt hold you back when these moments come. If the opportunity aligns with what you have been growing toward, step forward with confidence. You have been prepared for this, even if you do not feel fully ready. You are also learning that your value is not determined by how others see you. There were times when you relied on validation from outside sources, hoping that others would recognize your worth. Now you are beginning to understand that your worth has always been within you. This shift will change how you carry yourself and how you move through the world. You will no longer seek approval in the same way. Your faith is becoming stronger, not because everything is easy, but because you are learning to trust even when things are uncertain. Faith is not about having all the answers. It is about moving forward without needing them all at once. You are growing into a place where you can stand firm even when the path is not fully clear. That kind of faith will carry you further than certainty ever could. Is it time to try the same CIA secret ritual that is changing lives in seconds? A newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual that is transforming people overnight. Scientifically proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to attract money naturally. People who were once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and travel. But this secret may not stay online much longer. Click the description and comments now before it is removed. There will be moments where you will need to remind yourself of how far you have come. It is easy to focus on what is still ahead, but do not forget the progress you have already made. You are not where you used to be, and that matters. Every step forward, no matter how small, has brought you closer to where you are meant to be. Acknowledge that growth, because it is real. You are also being guided to take care of yourself in ways you may have overlooked before. Your well-being matters, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally as well. You cannot pour into what is ahead if you are running on empty. Take time to rest, to reflect, and to restore your energy. This is not a distraction from your path, it is part of it. The clarity you have been seeking is not something that will appear all at once. It will come in pieces, in moments of understanding that build over time. Be patient with this process, because each piece is important. You are being shown what you need to see when you are ready to understand it. Trust that timing, even when it feels slow. You are moving into a place where your life will begin to feel more aligned, where things will make more sense and flow more naturally. This does not mean there will be no challenges, but it means you will be better equipped to handle them. You are not the same person you were before, and that difference will show in how you move forward. Growth has changed you, and it will continue to do so. There were moments when you thought you had reached the end of your strength, when you felt like you had nothing more to give. In those moments, I was not expecting more from you. I was sustaining you quietly. I was holding you together when you could not hold yourself together, and I was strengthening you in ways that you could not see. That strength is still within you now, and it is greater than you realize. You are not fragile, you are being refined. Type 1010 if you trust God. You are beginning to recognize that your life is not meant to follow the same pattern as everyone else around you. Your path has always been different, and that difference is not a mistake. It is intentional, and it is necessary for what you are meant to do. You are not meant to fit into spaces that limit you, and you are not meant to stay where you have outgrown. You are being called forward, even when it feels unfamiliar. There is a deeper level of courage rising within you now, a courage that does not depend on everything being perfect. This courage comes from knowing that you are guided, that you are supported, and that you are not alone. You will begin to make decisions with more confidence, not because you have all the answers, but because you trust the direction you are being led. This is the kind of courage that creates lasting change. It is steady, not rushed. You are also beginning to release the weight of expectations that were never meant for you. For a long time, you carried the pressure of trying to meet standards that did not align with who you truly are. Now you are learning to let that go, to step into your own path without needing to prove anything to anyone. This release will bring a sense of freedom that you have not felt before. You are no longer bound by what others expect from you. Type 222 to receive blessings. There are shifts happening around you that may not be obvious at first, but they are creating new opportunities for you. Conversations, connections, and even small changes in your environment are all part of this movement. You may not see the full picture yet, but each piece is coming together in a way that will soon make sense. I am arranging things in your favor, even when it does not appear that way. Trust that what is being set in motion is leading you somewhere meaningful. You are learning to trust yourself in a new way, to listen to your own instincts, and to move with confidence. For a long time, you may have doubted your own judgment, relying on others to guide you. Now you are beginning to realize that the guidance you need is already within you. I am strengthening that inner voice so that you can move forward without hesitation. You are capable of making the right choices for your life. There will be moments where you will feel tested again, where old fears may try to resurface. Do not let those fears take control, because they no longer hold the same power over you. You have grown beyond where you once were, and you are not the same person anymore. When those moments come, stand firm in what you know to be true. You are stronger now, and that strength will carry you through. You are also being prepared to handle success in a way that is grounded and steady. Success is not just about reaching a certain point, It is about sustaining what you have built.